Get in there.
Okay.
What do we have here?
First victim of the day here. So tell me about your bike.
It's a 98 Diamondback Viper XL. These were pretty popular in Beaverton because you can get them at G.I. Joe's.
Beaverton?
Beaverton, Oregon.
Does that mean everybody there's got really good beavers?
Probably.
The chicks got really good beavers.
Yeah.
Beaverton for the chicks.
Yeah, and I found this one used from an old guy. He was like, my son never rode it. It had the lights on it already. The rocket.
See, you know what I like about a lot of these old school bikes? It's the little aesthetic stuff like this. All the new bikes, you gotta admit, the new bikes are better. It doesn't have these details.
Yeah, this one's like a really base model. It's only crawling main tubes, but
Yeah, you know what? These old school thing, a lot of people are so worried about it being high end. No, and back then, it didn't matter. You had a BMX bike, it's cool. Okay.
So I should be racing all the fast kids like already.
If I'm like,
Oh, right, you got to race against all these.
Yeah.
but if I'm first, I'm like,
These kooks.
I like it.
Yep.
I don't even know why I'm touching it. Embarrassing. This is one of my all-time favorite. Now, no, I need that bike right here too. So guys, both of these, okay, this even though this is a Mach 1, this is a Pro Series.
Yes.
But it's this right here, guys. This right here. Yes, I am touching it very provocatively, but this is the thing right here, guys. See how these traditionally the straight, even on the Auburn is straight. So, tell me about your bike.
Okay, this is a 1985. I got it since day one. That was my bike. I used to race. This is 1985. I took it to Mexico. I used to compete in a lot of BMX race. Then I left it over there. A few years later, you know, unfortunately my mother passed away, so I had to go back to Mexico. My son right here, inherits this one, and that's one of my my relics and one of my stories growing up racing BMX bikes. So this is the first 1985 GT Pro Series.
Look at the beauty. It's got the GT race hubs.
LA interviews right here on YouTube. Check them out.
The GT Mallet.
Everything's original except for the chain. We changed it, but back in the days it was all GT stamp.
Guys,
It was rusty.
A lot of you guys out there that are talking about, oh yeah, he changed the chain, I would have kept. No, dude, the chain, old chains is like ex-wives. You don't want to go back, okay? But yeah, this right here, that's the key.
That's the top notch.
That is the key thing.
That's what I made this bike 1985 be one of the most #1 and more wanted bike because
after that they didn't make it anymore.
Not just the frame is XL, but the way and everything. I mean, it's unbelievable.
It's beautiful.
Believe me, back in my days, I used to fly some of these tables without really forcing myself because how impressive is the weight? I mean, it's super light.
It's a beautiful.
I would say 10-12 pounds, but I mean, it's just unbelievable.
It's a beautiful bike.
So yeah, made in USA. I love it. Like you say, you know, I grew up with this bike. It used to be my baby when I used to race. Now my son inherits the bike. So
the brakes those are repop.
He wanted. Yeah,
we're still working on it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I got all the the original stuff because
it's an argument that a lot of people have using original parts. The original parts they might break because they're old.
They're old, like the chain.
It's
it was rusted.
You know, we break really easy. So I like the idea that you put new parts in because it's stronger.
Yes, it's smoother. So like you say, it's been put on my life history. So now my son inherits the bike and pretty awesome.
Beautiful.
On my hands in the 1985.
Beautiful. One of the OG US made. So there you guys have it, guys. This is one of my favorites. Okay, guys. Here's another one of those cool ones. One of those long forgotten, all the details. The Schwinn Pro Stock. Look at these dropouts. This is the cool thing about some of these old guys compared to some of the new bikes. There's no detail in the new ones. Oh, all these cool features. Hey, the air ram. So what's it? Is this supercharger or something? Like, you got the air ram. But this is one of the cool things, guys. Like they add in here. I love these old bikes. God, you guys never see these things go up on the BMX museum. And you know another cool feature is these excess. We were just talking about this the other day. It's one of those parts that is, we know it's good, but these are super hard to find, and it's kind of like a forgotten part. The excess line. It's a beautiful bike. Are you racing this thing today?
No.
Why not, dude?
I have nerve damage, and he just came out to ride it around. It's his bike. He's never raced before, so.
Well, you know what? That's the thing. This race out here, don't take it too serious. Just go out there and have fun.
Yeah.
Dude, it's rad. But this is your OG bike? Like,
yeah.
Love it. Oh, and you know what? See, this is something that I've told a lot of people, this V-brake system, this little part right here. It keeps this pad parallel with the rim every time you pull.
Yep.
None of the new brakes are as good. But I don't know why they discontinued that. But Shimano did that, and I'm a big, huge fan. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, are you racing?
No, too old.
Hey, you want to tell me a little bit about the bike?
That's a 1980s Mongoose Moto Mag. I restored it, got Moto Mag 3s on it.
These are the new ones, right?
Yeah, the sealed bearings
Hey,
are awesome.
even though they're new, they roll way better, right?
They roll way better. I had the old ones, but had to try something new.
No, I'm for newer wheels because it rolls better. This thing's in excellent shape.
Oh yeah, we got the snake belly tires. We got the old-fashioned knobbies up here.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's in really good shape. You guys can tell from the
this thing
dropout.
was a rust bucket before I restored it.
Yeah.
The before and after pictures, you wouldn't believe it was the same
Good for
bike.
you, man. Dude, I like
This
it.
gooseneck was bent all the way down. I had to bend it back, and like I said, I put a new sticker kit on it, but everything else, you know, the bars are beat up.
Yeah, but you know what? I like that patina.
Oh yeah. I got some other bikes too. I've been rolling them around.
Yeah, I'll meet up with you. I gotta get my refreshment.
All right, I got some nice old Panda down there from 1970.
Dougie! I'm so fucking old. I don't even know what this thing's on. Oh, there it is. All right, guys. This is probably the most insane class right here. This is the suicide class. Why? All these guys, they're on coaster brakes. Guys. The what?
My bad.
Can you imagine just hauling ass down the track on coaster brake? No. You know, I'll tell you right now, guys. You guys comment in. Would you guys race this down a track, going hauling ass? No. No, because in a little slip of that brake, you're screwed. But I love these. I would love to cruise in these, but I would not race this. This is mad respect. The whole class that raced this. The coaster brake. You guys comment in.
Food, right?
We have a hat.
George Yang, Night Bike Co. I'm his old buddy from back in the day.
Why would anybody be his friend?
I ask myself that question
So
every
here.
day.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about this bike? Is this one? Is this? I remember Knight did a repop of this. This is not it.
No, this is not retro. That's when my knees were into the bars.
But you remember George did do.
Yeah,
yeah.
He did the retro goose, but it's comfortable. It's like 21 inch. This is like 18
Yeah.
and a half. Just look, when I ride, look at that. You know, my knees
So
are in the
so
bars.
you do. So this is a what? 83?
79
70?
Team Goose,
Yeah.
but it's not really original. I found it as a frame only. George's parts are
Yeah. So you got a newer
Pro neck.
stem on, which I approved.
And then the little pro neck clamp, that's his stuff.
Yep.
And
It's actually pretty good condition. I always look at the dropout. You can tell.
yeah, right.
You
They're
can
not
tell
all
it-
mangled or
you can tell if it's
facing
good.
left or right. You know
like
what
it.
I do? You know what's a good way to straighten these? Is put a crescent wrench on them. Just go a big jaw crescent wrench.
Do you know what we did with some of these? We spot welded all the bites and we filed it down.
Oh, right.
And it looked good as new.
Oh, yeah, you go. Yeah, that's a little bit more
not
than.
that old.
I mean, I can weld,
But
yeah,
but
that's
see
a little
guys,
bit more involved.
this is one of those old school that kind of like got a little bit of mix of the new school. Why? Because some of this stuff you don't want to go too old school. You know?
Like the forks are molars forks.
Yeah, S&M.
And honestly, I'm glad he makes them, man. Because how many old forks are still in good shape that you can put my? I mean, I'm 225, right?
Yeah.
I would jump this bike and not worry about cracking anything, you know. The bars are old school. What were these called with the bends?
The power light.
The power bends, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But see, you know what? We're a bunch of car guys too. And we mentioned about taking old car chassis and putting new parts.
Yeah.
The bike's the same way. Where there's a lot of people like, hey, you know what? It's wrong fork, wrong. No, dude, these, the old ones are all soft. They're all pinched. You know, you can't ride. This man actually rides the bike, so it's good. I like it. Hey, does anybody happen to have any of the old Night throwback frame. I haven't seen one in a while.
What are you looking for?
You remember George released the repop of this? You remember?
Yes. Can't get them. Everybody that has one is hanging on to them.
Yeah.
So you have to like just lurk on BMX Museum or eBay or something. You know, just kind of be looking, put the word out.
What was it called again? The
BMX Museum.
No. The one that George did.
Oh, the Retro Goose.
Retro Goose.
Yeah, and at the time he was too far ahead of the curve.
Yes, that's what I keep saying.
One, dude.
No, he was the one that repop, and then now everybody does, and everybody calls him a biter.
Yeah, right?
No. George from Night, guys. Check it out.
Mongoose Retro Goose, when he came out with it, nobody wanted him back then. He was way ahead of the curve. Dance Comp couldn't give them away. They actually had to discount them. Now you can't get those from. Now everybody wants them. Now,
It's always like that. It's always like that.
yeah. So now if I want one, you know, I'm gonna have to buy one at top dollar.
I told George, hey, let's get some made. Guys, if any of you guys never heard of Night Bikes, or they want to do heard of it and wants George to start repopping some of these, let us know. Comment in. Thanks, dude.
Riders ready! Anytime!